Hello, in this video we're going to talk about object-oriented programming. So what is object-oriented programming? Object-oriented programming is programming based on objects, where the object contains attributes and methods. The computer program is designed with different objects that interact with each other to solve a programming problem. An object is an instance of a class, so you can see a class being defined here as vehicle. A class can be thought of as a template of an item, as a category or a template. So using vehicle as an example, the vehicle is a class, but the objects can be items such as car, motorcycle, or truck. So in this class variable, I define the init function, the init method. The init method is double underscore init followed by double underscore. It is a method to instantiate an object from a class. So there's always a self keyword. The first argument of any object methods must begin with self. So the self keyword references the object that's being called into action. So in this case, in this init function, I'm instantiating mileage, color, and owner. Instantiating mileage to be 0, assigning color to be passed in as an argument, color argument, and the owner attribute to be set as the owner argument. And every time we create a vehicle, we increase the total vehicle count of the class by 1. In here, we have a double underscore method. This is called dunder methods. Dunder methods are built-in methods, are methods that are private, that allows Python to execute it discretely. So in here, I define how the vehicle object, is to be seen as a string. Double underscore str represents string. So when I call this, when Python uses a print function on the object, it will print out the color, the owner, and the mileage. And under the object class, this is how we instantiate the object class. This is how we instantiate not object class. This is how we instantiate an object from a class. We call the keyword the class name followed by parentheses and then the arguments to the constructor, color and owner. We can also have methods for the object. So methods are referencing the self keyword again to reference to the object. And in here, I'm creating a method called add mileage. So the add mileage will add the mileage of the vehicle to the object, and then to the total mileage of all the vehicles, we will add the mileage to it also. So here you go. So this is different mileages. Adding different mileages. So I execute the program. You can see it is printing out the object without any special calls to functions, any object methods. It just prints out the object based on the string representation here under the dunder string method. So you can see we are actually directly amending, in this case, the total mileage. We are directly amending the total mileage and directly amending the class attribute vehicle counts. So we are amending both class attributes directly without using any setter functions. But we use getter methods to obtain the class attributes. So here we have a class method we defined by a decorator, which is the add symbol with class method, the word class method, and we reference the class method with the CLS words to represent class. So in here we are calling the class total mileage, we're returning the class total mileage. In here we are returning the class vehicle count variable. So we can see after we instantiate the object, the three different objects, we will be able to get the total number of vehicles and the total mileage. So this is the difference between a class attribute and an object attribute. An object attribute is encapsulated by itself. So let me show you again. The object attribute is encapsulated by itself. The mileage the mileage you receive by add mileage. The add mileage function just adds mileage to the object by itself under object A, vehicle A. But the class attribute total mileage is amended here. It takes in the sum of all three objects mileage and sums it up and prints it out at the bottom here. So there you have it. This is an introduction on classes. In the next video, I'll talk about inheritance. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. See you in another video. Bye bye.